This is Dr. Willie Jolly.
And this is Dee Taylor-Jolley.
And we are the Jolleys. And we are here with you live and in living color on this beautiful April evening, April 20th, 2020, where we are experiencing...
You're with the Jolleys. Happily Married Mondays.
With the Jolleys. For those who are first-timers, people who are just joining us, who've heard about it and wanted to know what it's all about.
Well, get a watch party, right?
First thing we want to tell you, we're the Jolleys. We're the authors of the book, Make Love, Make Money, Make It Last, 10 Secrets for Shaping a Great Marriage, workbook and all of that available at jollymarriage.com. We want to encourage everybody to hit the start a watch party.
Yeah.
Start a watch party right now.
That's something we learned.
We learned that last week. We want to thank Trevor Ott and David Yoho. He said I didn't give him enough shout outs last week. So anyway.
We love David.
We do love David. So,
and Annie.
And Annie. So we are on live here on Monday nights, Happily Married Monday with the Jolleys, where we have a goal. We want to save 1 million marriages, enhance 1 million marriages, and inspire millions of couples to be happily married. So
we share strategies. Most of them are based upon the situations that we've had. And
almost all of them.
And the wise counsel that we've received.
That's right.
And employed.
Yes.
Okay. And
then we talk about issues that people might be having in their relationships and how to improve those relationships.
And our views might be quite different.
Might be very, very different, because we are like everybody else. We're two different people trying to make a life together as one couple. So we've been married for going on 35 years.
Wow. I know. Go ahead and say it. You were just a pup.
Just a pup. But
you were a wild pup.
Well, I tell her often, I say, over half my life I've been with you.
But you were a wild pup. That's how you found me. Because you were wild and fresh.
That's how I got you to say yes. In fact, my friend Larnell Cheatham, I was speaking to him a little while earlier this evening, and he was telling me about his daughters. I asked him, he's our security guy, been our longtime security guy from when I was in my mom's house. That's been over 33 years ago. We've been friends for many, many years, and he's been in the security business. And let's see who that is. Can't talk to y'all now. All right, so I'm gonna unplug this phone, because whoever calling there ain't the right people. Anyway, so Larnell and I talked this evening, and he told me, I said, how are your daughters? And he said, one's about to get married, and because of the coronavirus crisis, the wedding's all jacked up. I said, you should do what we did.
Go to the Justice of the Peace.
Hello, and save all that money.
And buy a house.
See how we said that together? I told him, save the money, buy a house. Mm-hmm. And she said, well, they want to get an apartment. I said, tell her, follow my lead. So I told him the story, and I'm going to do it in 30 seconds, about our getting married and what happened. So we have been dating and long distance for a couple years, and initially together in the same city, and then she lost her job, and she moved back to run her father's.
I struggled here for about a year, and then I decided I need to go home.
Yeah. So, but we were dating while she was here, and we were dating before she lost her job. Then we dated another year after she lost her job. Then she went back home, and we dated long distance. And I would go visit once a month or twice a month. But I always go on a Saturday and Sunday. Well, one Thursday night, a friend of mine told me he was going to Virginia Beach with his wife. I said, hey, can I catch a ride down there Thursday night? That way I'll be there on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, get a long weekend. So I went, and that Friday morning I woke up and said, hey, I was in the guest room at her mom's house, and I said, why don't we go to lunch? And she said, okay. And one of my favorite restaurants was Fisherman's Wharf, right there in Hampton Roads, Virginia. Well, on the way to the restaurant, I said, hey, what about finding out what it would take to get married here in Virginia? She said, no, I told you before, I'm not marrying you. You live with your mama. You're a musician. You're younger. I'm not doing it. I'm used to being independent. Not happening. And so
This is one of many discussions. Oh,
I
is
said, yeah,
somebody?
don't answer it. I ain't gonna answer that phone. Anyway, so we are on the on this conversation. I'm saying, well, we should get married. Now I've been saying get married for months and months and months, and she'd always said no, 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 no. You with your mama,
You know, it's longer than 30 seconds. You've gone on.
I know I've gone on. Okay, I gotta tie this up. Anyway, I said, look, let's go by the City Hall on our way to lunch. At least get some information. So I'm never here on a Friday. I go in. I say to the lady, what would it take to get married in Virginia? 3-day wait, blood test. She said, no, you just need a license and $7, and it costs $7. I said $7. And I started pulling money out. And I said, I can buy a license. I said, how long is it good for? She said, a year. I said, well, look, if you change your mind in a year, I got a license. She said, I'm not changing my mind. Yes, your money, throw your money away. I'm not getting married to you. I said, I got the little license. And I said, okay, now, ma'am, if you had a license in Virginia and it's been paid for and it's been duly stamped, what would you do? You go to Justice of Peace upstairs and you get on his docket. I said, really? I said, well, wouldn't it make sense that we at least do some information? She said, well, we wasting time with this. But by this time, I'm talking faster and faster. I'm selling now. And we're going up the steps, and I'm talking. We get up to the Justice of Peace office. I walk into the lady. I said, hey, if you had a license and you had your $7 you've paid and you got everything duly notarized and you want to get married, what would it take? She said, you'd get on the Justice of Peace docket, and it's always a 3-week wait. But we just had a cancellation. 15 minutes later, I was a married man. Woo! 35 years have gone by, and still, I'm faking her out. Still faking her out. She don't know what happened. Talking fast. Selling.
Talking fast and being fresh. Okay.
All right. It's almost time for us to tell you this. Look, start a watch party. We're going to tell you that a lot tonight. We're Dr. Willie Jolly and Dee Taylor-Jolley, and we're encouraging all our friends to start a watch party.
And we're learning how to do this online, this Facebook thing, so you can grow with us.
You're growing with us, going with us. So hit the button, say I love it, share with your friends, start a watch party, because we want people to be watching. We want to save lots of marriages. And so we want to thank everybody who's jumping on. Man, lots of folks are jumping on.
And our specific topic is about communication, which is what you did to me when you encouraged me to marry you as a justice of the peace.
And what? You forgot to say. You forgot your line after.
It was the best decision I ever made.
All right, see, she had to have that line because it wasn't just like I faked her out, which I did, but she stayed married, and we've been married 35 years, and we're cooped up together. And we really are doing okay. We're not doing okay. We're doing great.
We're doing great.
We haven't, we have not had an argument in 33 years, and this cooped up is not changing that. But we do know many people are struggling.
You can have intense fellowship.
No, we don't have intense
fellowship.
Well, we haven't had intense fellowship either. We've been doing good. We've had fun. Now, I will tell you this. The other day, I'm sitting in my easy chair watching something, and it's early in the morning. I'm still getting my coffee. She's been up. Now, I get up around 7:30. She's been up since 4 or 5. She's been to the exercise room in our house. She's worked out. She's been in yoga class online. She's all fired up by this time, and she comes and says, I need to talk to you. I said, well, okay. And she has this weird kind of intensity. I really need to talk to you.
I wanted to share information with you.
And so at this point, I'm like, okay, what's going on here? I'm still waking up, okay? I'm still trying to get my coffee, waking up, getting the cobwebs out. So she sits down in the chair on top of me and says, now I want to ask you.
I'm sitting in your lap.
On my lap. Okay, yes, you're sitting on my lap. But I'm still drinking my coffee, trying to figure it out. And you got this intense conversation. And then she says, what is your love language? Let me ask you a question. What is your love language? I said, what? What is your love language? I need to know. I sat up last night and I read.
I reread
The Five.
Dr. Gary Chapman's book, The Five Love Languages.
Which I have not read. Okay?
And he doesn't seem to be interested in reading.
Hold up.
Are there couples who are kind of like that?
You know,
one is always reading, and the other one is like, I'm not interested in that. If so, let me know. Am I the only one?
well, you know, often in relationships and marriages, you have one person who's an introvert and one who's an extrovert.
I'm the introvert.
And I'm the extrovert.
And I love reading.
And I read a lot, but I'm doing it typically for my XM show, all the books that come in. I'm doing it for some business
I'm reading the more relationship books.
Because I told her, it's all good. We good. You know?
She says, I'm not interested in learning the love language. I'm like, oh.
She was like aghast. I said, I'm good. It's clicking. It's working.
Because there's so many articles and conversations online and that people are having about the fact that they're cooped up together and they're discovering that, oh my God, I don't know what to say, or they're getting on my nerves. And I thought, they don't know the love language of the person that they're with.
So she comes over to me and she says, now, I have broken the love languages down.
To make it easy for you, since he didn't want to read the book.
So she said it's TTASG.
GS.
GS.
You got it, see?
And I said, okay.
And I did that because I wanted to be able to converse with him. And I wanted him to have a conversation about his love language, which he says he doesn't have. But he does.
Well, but I told her. So she explained. She goes into this deep, drawn out,
and I summarize everything.
Discussion about the love language. So she tells me what the T stands for, which is time. And then the second T stands for touch. Then the A stands for
affirmation.
And then the G stands for
gifts.
And then the S stands for
service.
And so
isn't that an easy way to remember the love languages? And why is that important?
Okay, now it does have some importance here because we're going to end up with sex, but just hold on. I'm leading to sex. Okay, go ahead, though. Go ahead. Everything
it is good
from a brother leads to sex. All right, anyway.
It is good to understand what turns your mate on.
Okay.
How do they need to receive your love? How do they know that they're loved?
Well, the answer is...
So you have to give them love in a way that they want to receive it.
So she tells me, now, she goes through this long explanation. She talks about it. And then she asks me, well, what is your love language? Tell me your love language.
For the umpteenth time.
And I said...
And then I say, you know what? I know what your love language is. It doesn't have to be one. It could be even a combination. So I say to him, your love language is touch,
sex,
and gifts.
Gifts?
Which you quickly said, well, that's holiday time.
I only have gifts, and I want gifts Christmas and birthday. Particularly Christmas. I need a gift. I need a toy on Christmas Day. I am a grown-up big boy, okay? I am a big boy who grew into a man, but I still got that little boy thing about Christmas.
So you like gifts?
Christmas?
It's a way of showing
and my birthday. I don't need ongoing gifts.
I didn't say that, sweetheart.
Just Christmas
and birthday. One of your love languages, you get excited when somebody when I give you a gift, even though you have to give me a short list because I'm not creative and I need to know, okay, what are the options that I can pick from? I can't have the universe give me 5 things.
All right, so let me tell you what I told her. This is where we get to the sex. I said, let me tell you something. Here's my love language. Why I love you. Now, it doesn't fit in those categories, baby. I said it doesn't fit in there. First of all, she wrote a nice piece. It's going to be her blog about
starting a blog.
How I tend to do it just without thinking about how my love language or how.
He is just a very thoughtful, caring, touchy person. And so it's easy for him to show his love and affection. That's just his natural nature. And part of that is the personality style, I think, in terms of being an extrovert. For some of us, it's not that easy. So I'm excited about reading and finding information that can help me learn to communicate more effectively.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. How many of you who are watching are extroverts? Okay. And then how many of you who are watching are introverts? I gotta get my hand in the camera. Introverts. So she's an introvert, I'm an extrovert. How do you handle the relationship differences? How do you handle the fact that people are differently wired and in terms of how they handle situations, life situations? So,
but I think that the spouse needs to be sensitive to the fact that how you communicate and process information is different.
yes.
Then that makes them sensitive and thoughtful in different kinds of situations and can cater to you when you need that.
Okay. So there is a point here that we're trying to get to. We interviewed a couple, an older couple, and their answer to the question of why they've been married for 50 years was over 50 years. That I found out what the wife said. I find out what he really likes, and make sure he gets lots of that. Whether it's food, whether it's attention, or find out what your spouse, your partner, your significant other really likes,
and give it to him.
And give it to him. And don't.
And if you're both doing that, what a wonderful environment.
Wonderful thing. And that I think
so you don't try to kill your spouse when you're cooped up in the house together.
That's right. Everybody, if you remember right now, hit your start a watch party. Start a watch party. We want more people to join in, hit us up, be a part of this. Because we want people to talk about some folks are introverts. Some are extroverts.
So this is Happily Married Mondays with the Jolleys.
Happily Married Mondays with the Jolleys.
And what we're doing is unpacking.
Make love, make money, make it last.
And so what we're doing is unpacking. So how do you more effectively communicate in this environment where you're cooped up together?
So let me tell you what I told her.
So I said to him, the love languages, if you understand that, makes it easier for you to get along with your spouse when you're with them 24/7.
So I didn't disagree.
Because that is a challenge.
And I think that's probably a good suggestion for people who are cooped up, that you might want to invest in resources that will help your marriage. Look, I think it's important. You invest in all sorts of things in your life. You invest in the food you eat. You buy that, you go to the grocery store. We went to the grocery store the other day. We had our mask on and our gloves and eye shields and hats and coats. We went to the grocery store. We were in and out of 3 grocery stores in an hour. We went to Whole Foods, then we went to Giant, then we went to Walmart. We were in and out getting all the things we needed. But we invested about $300, okay, when it was all said and done, for food for us to be able to have for the house. Now, you spend money for food. You spend money for your other activities. But are you willing to invest in your relationship by getting resources that will help your relationship to be stronger, more enhanced? So that said, one of those resources was Gary Chapman's book, The 5 Love Languages.
I have so many different books.
She's got lots of books. And of course, I tell everybody to get our book. But not just because it's our book, because it really is a book that is impacting marriages. I see Corey Mosley's on. He and his wife, Zia Mora, talked about the impact the book had on their marriage. So many others who are joining us, who've scrolled in or been on over the years, have said that the book had an impact. And so we got 10 secrets that we've learned over 30+ years.
So we're not counselors, but we are sharing with you our experiences in plain everyday English.
Plain everyday.
Some of the things that I read are kind of like highbrow.
Yeah.
And then I have to have Siri at hand to say, tell me what this word means.
And some of it is so theoretical. We're talking about real deal. Right. Here's what works. How to stay. So so go to jollymarriage.com, by the way, jollymarriage.com. Get the marriage packet.
Oh, let's mention this.
Oh, we better mention it right now.
No idea.
My wife has no idea. So look, here's what we've decided to do. We're
going to have a dinner party on Friday.
We're going to do a dinner party for married couples this Friday at
It's relationship. It's a relationship dinner with the Jolleys.
It's a relationship enhancing improvement, exceptional improvement relationship dinner party by Zoom. It's going to be virtual. We're going to have, you should see.
I've set my table already.
Tell them what you did. Tell them what you did. Tell them what you did.
So I set my table and I used the china that was my mother's. So this china is probably more than 50 years old, and we never use it because it has the gold ring around it and you can't put it in the microwave. So I set the table and I have my placemat, and the placemats were actually ones that came
you can't tell that story.
It was beautiful. Well,
they're nice placemats.
They're nice placemats.
Leave it alone.
I gotta tell it. That I acquired as a gift.
All right, there you go. All right.
I acquired them as a gift. They were so beautiful. I said, "Oh, I've got to take those with me. Can I take them with me?"
She worked herself up on some placemats because they were so. She just kept working on it until they gave it to her. I said, you just
from a hotel. I wish I had gotten more. They're absolutely beautiful.
She
anyway,
worked and worked and worked and worked.
I set
they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Oh, I'd love to answer the home.
So I've set the table and I put the china out. I've got the stem glasses and everything, and I'm like excited.
So what we're gonna do is have this relation. I want y'all to come. It's free. Look, join us. Absolutely free.
And it's going to be through Zoom. So Zoom. Everybody's doing Zoom now.
7 o'clock Friday night. All you got to do is send us an email.
And it's going to be in your dining room. And in my dining room.
In your dining room. Wear your clothes. What did you say?
Oh, once you're going to dress to impress. Whatever that means to you. Because I have a top that I haven't worn because I've been in the house for over a month. So I'm going to wear that top.
Right.
So if you're interested in joining us for dinner, and just send an email to info@williejolly.com.
info@WILLIEJOLLEY.com and just say dinner, okay?
And put in the subject line dinner, and you will get all of the details.
And we'll give you the
access code
to the Zoom for Friday at 7 o'clock.
And we will have some fun. It's only like 90 minutes, and you will get to talk about, you'll get to show your fancy attire. You'll get to talk about what you prepare, and I think Willie's cooking.
And
I'm going to be his sous chef.
And cause y'all know since this coronavirus, I started cooking. I don't cook, or I didn't cook, but I started cooking. I've cooked dinner. I cooked baked chicken. I cooked seared salmon. I cooked seared scallops. So, but let's get back to sex. Okay, I don't want to get too far from the topic because see, someone asked the other day, said last week's show was off the chain. Y'all were just off the chain. Y'all didn't hold back nothing because we talk about sex. Now, people know I'm a man of faith. They know I'm a licensed minister who's a motivational speaker.
Hear the bedroom is undefiled.
But you better believe that. The bedroom in the Bible says is undefiled. And so, here. Married couples, often Christian married couples, break up because nobody willing to talk about sex. See, they don't talk.
We become prudes.
We do. And we don't talk about it. And yet, the big three things that break up marriage are sex, money, and communication. And so we realize.
But you need communication.
To deal with the others.
To get to sex.
Yeah. And you talked about it last week about sex a lot.
I did.
Yes, you did.
I don't remember. It's communication, okay?
So
everything stems from effective communication. So let's go back to.
Hey, Gwen Kelly's on. Jewel Moore's on. Sherry Peterson on. Corey Mosley, Nick Mann.
Gwen Kelly.
Fred Tyler, Jewel Moore.
I was wondering how you were doing and where are you?
Love y'all. All right, she's in Bentonville, Arkansas. All right, so anyway, we want you to join us. Now, you can be couple or not couple for Friday night.
It's about relationships.
It's about relationships. Anybody, lottie-dottie, anybody join us. All you got to do is send an email. But it's free. We just
prepare your meal.
Have a meal together. And then we can talk about relationship issues or through the chat, and we'll talk about it. Just to have something different in this time of isolation and time.
People might want to talk to somebody other than themselves, even though I talk to you all the time.
We talk all the time.
Never have a dull moment.
Not a dull moment. We're here together all the time, 24/7. We haven't been anywhere.
Because he makes me laugh.
And let's go back to the love languages. So when she started giving me all of this TTAGS.
You got it. And that's what I'm saying. So the school teacher in me says, I always have to find a simplified way to get information to somebody who might not really want to hear it because he's like, I don't need to have this relationship.
And I told her
stuff.
I didn't need to talk about it. I didn't. She said, "What's?" And she kept, Can you tell me when? Can you tell me about your love language?" I said, "What?" She said, "Can you tell me now?" I said, "No."
So
and then she said it again. I said, "No," and she said,
and then I explained it again.
I said, I got what you said. I'm not there. I'm good. We're good. We haven't had an argument 33 years. We have great relationship. It's popping. I got the hots for you. And I told her, I said, here's what our relationship is built on. Here's my love language. You're smart. You're sexy. You support me. And there's no drama. Come on, somebody. How many with me on that? Huh? I don't do drama. So she doesn't do drama. There's no drama. I don't want no drama. And people say, what is drama? Drama, y'all know what drama is. It's hollering and screaming and mad and shutting down and breaking down and not hooking a brother up. Because come on, somebody.
Work at communicating.
Well, those are my love languages. Here's what it is. It's smart, sexy, supportive. She supports me in all my dreams, my crazy dreams, leaving a music career and starting a speaking business with nothing. And then
I think if I had been logical, we talked about that.
We talked about that the other night. First of all, she said if she had really been logical when we met,
which was I was not,
and said, you know what, you are a musician.
He don't make any money as a musician, and he watches all these shows on what's the station that you that you watch about the musicians.
Oh, I like Unsung.
Oh my God! And I watch Unsung with them.
She can't handle it.
And then I'm like, oh my God!
She can't handle it.
They
she
give
can't
all
handle
their
it.
talent away, and they're not making any money. And
the
Lord! And I'm like,
Mark Downs is on. Hey, Mark, amen and amen.
God.
And so look. So here's what I said. I said it's about to me. It's about the fact that you're smart. I need you smart, but then you're sexy. Brother, got to get hooked up often, okay? Come on. And then you're supportive. And every time I would say, I'm trying something new, you say, okay, let's give it a shot.
But I'm trying to save the money in it.
Whatever he does, to save the money.
Yeah, he's well aware of it.
And then there's no drama.
If he's got $1, I'm going to take 25 cents of that dollar and save it.
Yes, she does. So, and then no drama. Who wants drama? Go out to work or dealing with drama in the workplace or in life or in your business. And you got to have drama at home as well. Nobody wants that. And
but it goes back to communication.
Yeah. So what we're saying.
Understanding how to express yourself to your mate in a way that they understand. So
she has supplied my love language with those things. It didn't fit in one of those categories that I saw her giving to me. And that's why I said, I don't really need that. I'm good. Just let's keep rolling on like we're rolling on. Just keep it going. And just hook a brother up. How many with me? How many brothers are with me? Come on, somebody. Give me some claps. Give me some smiles. Give me some shout outs. Hello.
I'm in a constant and never-ending improvement.
Yes, you are.
So we can always make it better.
Yes.
It's wonderful now.
Yes.
So what else can we do?
Yes. Yeah, see, other people hook them. That's right. They send them. That's right. So we talking the same language here. A lot of them are talking with me. So look, we got.
So we're very different. So he's the extrovert. And I'm the introvert. Reading the information and bringing ideas back to you.
So I got the
but
TT.
I'm able to present it. So he started off, I don't even need that. But see, I sweetly and gently worked on him until he now understands.
T is for touch. The other T is for time. Then the A is for affirmation. The G is for gifts. And the S is for service.
Oh, you're going to get rewarded tonight.
Hello!
See, you learned.
I learned. Look. I'm tired. this. Share it with Lottie, Dottie, and everybody. Monday nights, 9
Join
o'clock.
us for dinner on
And
Friday.
join us this Friday night, 7 o'clock to 8:30. We're going to be on. It's free Zoom. Just send us an info at williejolly.com.
Have your own dinner, and we're going to talk.
Yeah, email us at info@williejolly.com. So just say dinner, and that way we'll know to send you the access code for Zoom, so we won't have no
and we can
flashes
talk about
or
the
whatever.
5 love languages. There might be some other people who have found value.
Absolutely. And look, some of you might have found value because you're rocking along with that. And some of you might say, well, you know what? I just read your book and it worked for us. We got a lot of people around the globe who said we read the book and it worked. And that's what we want to do. So whatever it is, we're going to have this dinner party. We're going to start being more proactive. And we know that this coronavirus crisis is changing and just disrupting the world. So what we decided to do was to go with the change and be online more. We're going to win with whatever the way the world is coming at us, the new economy. We're going to win.
We're going to win with the hand that we're dealt.
Hello. So a setback is a setup for a comeback. Somebody should write a book about that.
Oh, my goodness. I think somebody did.
So look, thank y'all for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it. Share this. Pass it on. Put it on your social media that people need to see this show and be part of this every week.
And then we'll send you some of the articles that I'm writing.
She's writing articles.
This is really good article, the one that I
did. She did one and she asked me to read it, and it was really, really good. It made me laugh, and yet it was profound how we...
And kind of got him to see, and now he knows the 5 love languages.
I do know them.
Yes.
But y'all know what my languages are. Sexy, smart, supportive, no drama. That's my language. Come on, somebody.
Jolly out.
We go on. Jolly out. God bless y'all. Have a great week on purpose. We see you Friday night.
Yes.
All right. And then next Monday night at 9 o'clock. Be well. God bless you. Bye-bye.